How's everybody doing? Who are we missing? We're missing more than that. Who's ready to leave? I wish today was Friday. So, my name is Coach Woodie Melton. I'm a school counselor at Bluffton High School. So essentially, growing up, I was the oldest of four, and I've always known that I wanted to work with kids somehow, some way. And my previous school counselor, he gave me the opportunity to coach sports, but also try to make a positive impact working with kids. So, it's a lot of beautiful people in this room tonight. A lot of familiar faces, and I'm glad everybody is here. So, our basketball team this year, we had a lot of fun. It was a tough year. There was a lot of peaks and a lot of valleys. But overall, coming from a season last year where we did not win not one single game, we were moving in the right direction this year. So last year, we played 10 games, went 0-10, and then we played an 11th game because every team made the playoffs last year. And we were the worst team, of course. And last year, so we played the best team for a third time last year. We lost by maybe 40 points. So, what was the point? How much? Yeah, 44 points. You'll find it on YouTube. It's pretty funny. But as a coach, you know, that definitely rubbed me the wrong way. And my biggest thing this year was to challenge each and every player because I knew I was going to come back and be a better coach this year. So I expected everybody that was with us last year to come back and be better players. Put it in a nutshell, we grew. We had some moments where kids were crying. We had some moments where kids were yelling, arguing. And if you aren't familiar with sports, if you don't have kids that cry, if you don't have kids that are mad at each other, angry, you probably don't have a real sports team. So we were proud of each and every one of those moments. All of these kids, I love these kids dearly. I tell them that all the time I see them. They probably think I'm too touchy-feely, too emotional. But I love them. I don't have any kids myself, but these kids are all like my nephews. So we're going to start off and call these kids 5 quarter last night. So first up, Jackson Bobby. Next up, Brandon Bryan. Next up, Jack Bunce. Next up, Christian F.K. Boyson. I think we're actually missing 2 people. Devin, you still here? Is Devin still here? Devin gone? So Devin, you was part of this team as well. He was a manager with the team. Michael, come on up here, brother. You deserve to be up here too. Michael Cameron. Y'all not supposed to be opening those fellas. It's not rocket science, fellas. All right, next up we got Andrew Hart. Next up, AJ Hop. He's not here tonight. Next up we have Tyson James. Next up we have Jada Jones. Next up we have Aiden Lancaster. Next up we have Tanny Mankowski. Next we have Jahaziel Rosado. We have Gabe Simmons. Justin Valderrama Espinosa. Mark Winston. So parents, thank you so much. I still gotta say a few more words, but we had so much help and support from our parents this year. Our parents last year were great, but this year really anytime we needed anything, those parents were right there. coaches. Coach Eric helped out a lot. It's very, very tough to be a coach and not be in the same building that you're coaching in. So, Coach Eric, anytime we needed anything, he was there to hold the fort down. Ben Clark. If I had to give you an award, man, I would say best first year AD I've ever come across. Coach Limbo, she left. She's like an auntie to me. She helped so much last year, and she continued to do the same this year. Coach Sam, where you at, brother? I remember when I first met Coach Sam, I would have never been able to tell he was Jaden's stepdad. I would have never been able to tell. And I do think that to be a very, very good parent, it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of patience, a lot of commitment. To be just as good as a parent and to be the step-parent, it takes even much more. And I think these days we're living in a society where there's so many blended families. There's so much things that kids don't control. And sometimes what we're teaching these kids is the same message that we're teaching that the football team is trying to teach. So you got to focus on the things you can control and the things that you can't control. The Hart family, thank y'all so much this year. I think every time we went out to eat together as a team, I don't think I paid for a meal. And I can't express any better words than what y'all have done for me also. Mankowski family, thank y'all so much. I know y'all helped so much with tickets, concessions, the whole nine. Let me think about this thing. James family, thank y'all so much as well. I'm trying to think. Bunch family, Jack's mom, she did awesome this year. She helped us so much. We were able to go to the fun zone, and we had a lot of fun. I won't tell y'all how much money we paid, but we had lots and lots of fun. It was very, very fun. So parents, it goes without saying, but your children are an extension of you. We have very, very awesome kids up here. I tell them all the time that I feel like my job as a school counselor and as an adult is to help you try to get to where you want to go. Whatever opportunities you want to create for yourself in life, there shouldn't be anybody that's stopping you from that except for yourself. Am I missing anybody? Mom and Dad, if y'all haven't met my mom and dad, they're here tonight. Well, mom and dad, very, very lovely people. If you like me, I think that first time I played basketball, my dad was my coach, of course, and we didn't win any games either. So every time I was able to let these kids know that I know how to play. So I'm going to do something a little different right quick. We had superlatives, and the team players voted on all the superlatives. So your certificate for your superlative is already in your envelope. Don't look at it. All right. So I'm going to run through these right quick. Most passionate, Jaden Jones. So I would ask that you hold your applause to the end. Most dramatic, Christian. Most clutch, Jaden Jones. Best smile, Brandon. If y'all don't know, look at his dimple. Very, very big dimple. All right, best manners, Jahazian, Jaha. Best manners, Jaha. Manners. Most likely to be kicked out of class, Gabe. Best hair, Jaden. Most likely to make a self-deprecating comment. Self-deprecating comment. Anybody want to guess?
Green Middle School.
Gabe. All right, we're over there. Best attitude, Jack Buns. I remember my last game of the season, Jack hit the floor harder than I've seen any kid hit the floor. Essentially, he got tackled. He didn't say one word. He popped back up and kept playing basketball. And, that happened a good bit in practice as well. Best advice, Jaden. Best school spirit, Michael Gamaz. Best team speech, Jaden. Best dress, Jaden. Class clown, AJ. Best sports analyst, Tanner. Best sports analyst. You're able to watch basketball, football, any sport, and be able to give a good critique of everything that you see. Most likely to hit the ground and pop right back up, Tyson James. Best Espanol. Anybody want to guess? Justin. Most quiet. Anybody want to guess? Andrew. Yeah. Best UGA Bulldog fan. It was Devin. Best USC Gamecock fan. I think this was the only superlative that there was no other vote besides 10. Most goofy, anybody want to guess? Mark Winston. Mark, most goofy. So, these superlatives, they're a lot of fun. We have a few more, but by no means should anybody feel to be hurt. These are very, very lighthearted. So the next one, most awkward. Jackson. Most likely to drop 40 points in a game. Christian. Most unpredictable.
Christian.
Unpredictable. Game. The Pee Wee Herman Award. Go to YouTube and type in Pee Wee Herman. AJ won now. Most likely to be in the military. Tyson. I think he got all votes except for one. I was surprised at that. I can't remember who the other vote was. There was somebody. I think it might have been Justin, actually. He got the other vote. I don't know. Most likely to wear shorts in negative 30-degree weather. I was so surprised his went past it. Most likely to be famous. Jaden. Ladies Man Award. Christian. I swear, anytime we went anywhere, whether it's Hilton Head, wherever, Christian knew a girl that was at the game. Best shoe game. Jaden, yeah. So, as y'all can see, we had a lot of fun this year. We worked very, very hard, and it paid off. Every day before practice, kids ran 3 miles. Even the day before games, we ran 3 miles every day. We did push-ups, sit-ups, you can name it. Is Casey still here? Casey, you better be with us next year, man. You should have. You were supposed to be with us this year, but it's all good. So we worked hard this year. We had a lot of fun. The last 3 awards that we're going to give out are awards that we're near to everybody's heart. So, offensive most valuable player, we got Aiden Lancaster. So, 8th graders, y'all poured your hearts out to go 0-10, 0-11, and to come back this year and not quit, to work 10 times harder this year than what we did last year. It speaks volumes. A lot of times, Aiden, Jaden, and Christian, I felt like they were an extension of me out there on the court. A lot of times, what I'm thinking, they know the call, they know what to put the team in. Well, yeah, we have some returning 8th graders, but specifically, Aiden, Christian, and Jaden. Y'all know that y'all 3 are very, very special players, and 3, 4, 5 years from now, if y'all are looking at getting scholarships to play sports, it would not surprise me. Would not surprise me. All right, the next award that we have is, I think, defensive most valuable player. We have Tyson James. So Tyson, he's a kid that's gonna run through a brick wall. Whatever you tell him to do, he's gonna do it. He's not gonna ask any questions. For the most part, whatever you need him to do, he's gonna do it. Best defensive player goes without saying, but he was able to play very, very good defense on any kid, whether they were smaller than him, bigger than him, quicker than him, it didn't matter. You told him to stick a kid, he wasn't gonna score. Next award that we have, I think we have Raider Award. It's supposed to be a co-Raider Award, but it's a misprint, I believe. So co-Raider Award, it goes without saying. To me, this version of the co-Raider Award this year was our MVP. So I could have gave these players an offensive and defensive award, right? But these 2 kids, they hold a special place in my heart. They know I'm always a phone call and text away. I keep in touch with these guys all the time. I think I have spent the most time with these 2 kids that I have. Sometimes I feel like with my own siblings over the last 2 years. So co-Raider Award, Jaden Jones and Christian F.K. Boyce. And this is typically, it says most improved, but I would probably give you most improved as well, but it's a co-Raider Award. So we had a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to split these banquets up because we don't have to be here until 8:30, 9 o'clock. So with that being said, I'll say one last thing. Y'all worked so hard this year. I appreciate everything that everybody gave to the team. And, you know, it's not rocket science, fellas. I love each and every one of you. The ceiling is the roof. All right. Thank y'all so much. Have a good night.